Okay, so last time we played, you guys had just started. You just embarked on the Brass Steed, the keel boat you commissioned at Torain, leaving the city, embarking for the small island of Corass, where you heard there was a basically an abandoned castle that fits the description of what you had earlier heard from the water cultist all the way back in the fire temple. Um, However, the Gaitherlock water was still heavily obscured by fog and mist, and what's more, you had been warned that the seas had been basically haunted by this huge malevolent wave that seemed to seek out any ships that were sailing on the Gatorlock waters and sinking them after with huge tsunamis basically crashing down on them. And you guys managed to sail for a whole day, resting during night and keeping watch as you stayed anchored, and then continued on that night, that day, the next day, before encountering this wave, uh, which basically destroyed your boat, but otherwise was made short work of by you guys having uh, the ability to basically dive on. Most of you have water proficiencies at this point and were able to dive down and meet it in its environment, and were able to slay the creature. After which, the mists that were obscuring the Gaitherlock dissipated and making clearing the air. You guys then turned back into wind using Ashbark's magic and continued your search for the castle on Corass. And we ended the night with you guys basically finding this island and a small castle on a cliffside on the island of Corass. And since you guys are in wind mode, where you have to kind of dash around, you can't get extremely good look at everything, but as you do fly over the castle, you see that there are people, a few people, moving along the grounds. And you do also notice that there are two large, bulky creatures that are kind of wandering through the grounds. So,
large, bulky creatures. Can we see anything more specific about the two creatures?
I smell orc.
They look like they are large, giant-like creatures, but since you guys are kind of featureless wind moving around, you can't take honest perceptions on this one. So,
yeah.
What I need is for you guys to tell me where you're de-winding, or essentially how you're going to approach.
Where you're de-winding.
The technical term.
Or how you approach this
Oh,
castle.
man. I didn't fart, it was de-winding.
Damn it, Ryan, take this seriously.
Okay, but there is a castle. Like, do we?
You can see that there's basically a gate on the east side, a door, and then on the west side is a what's the right word? It's like a wall. The wall extends over the water, and there's a dock that is protected by the walls after you get through a large portcullis.
So
I just noticed this defacing on the Imagination Station board. Did you guys see this?
Yeah.
Am I just really late to the party? I never
You
realized
are.
it. Wow. There's some vandals.
well, maybe we can try from the docks. They're usually like more open because they're probably enough room for boxes.
Yeah, and we
Is
could
there-
pretend that we deboated from another ship at the dock.
Yes, exactly. We can de-wind the boat. You're right.
Ah, the deception plan. Nothing ever goes
Nothing.
wrong.
It definitely always works.
What do the trolls or troll giant like?
Right?
What do they seem to be doing? Are they like guarding and looking out for us, or are they like nonchalantly walking around?
As you swirl around as wind, it's really not easy for you to get a handle of what they're doing. They are kind of wandering throughout the grounds, but it's hard to tell. Are they doing errands? Are they patrolling?
If they had a creature defending their island, I don't think they're going to be open to casual visitors, especially elves. I recommend we drop an orc god in their face.
So remember, it takes a minute to turn back into your solid form. So
It
you
takes
guys
a minute. It's not like instant.
Spot.
No,
No, it's a minute.
I think it's on the chat just above the description of the spell.
That's right. Yeah.
Are there any ships? Like, is there an area? Like, sorry, is there a harbor? Like, are we just assuming there's a harbor?
Oh, I've said there was like
There is a small harbor, yes.
Is
Yeah.
there any ships there? Can we like go into like the compartment of one of the ships and like de-wind?
There is one ship that's basically a keelboat. It looks like there is a cargo space in it, so because you guys can squeeze within an inch, you guys could probably get in there, but you don't know what's in there, so it's hard to say.
I mean, it's probably the cleanest way. We don't reappear in the middle where everyone can see us. Like, if we start in the hold, we could always like stealth our way out. I think we should go for it. To the hold of the ship.
Okay. Okay, so
We all
you guys...
float on in there.
Push.
Alright, gotta get your tokens here.
Oh,
So they could potentially see these wisps of cloud and kind of like float around and like go into the ship, I guess. I mean, it's not super obvious.
smells like our farts.
Yeah.
They would also be aware that the crazy mist on the water has disappeared. That's been hiding their island for years or decades. I don't know.
True. So they're probably on a higher alert, I would guess.
Yeah.
So still the plan, though, to go into the
Yeah.
cargo bay?
Well, I'll leave it open, but that's what I would do.
Okay, so you guys all squeeze into the cargo thing and begin transforming back into your normal physical selves. The cargo is pitch black, but when you materialize there, everything is extremely cramped. But after a few moments, you basically find the latch to the cargo door. So, do you guys open it, or what do you do from here?
Does anyone have a magical source of life? Yuck, maybe? I'm looking through my cantrips and I don't have anything.
I don't.
You'd think.
Do you have a flaming sword?
Don't you guys have like eyes that can see in the dark?
I have a flaming sword. Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to light my sword on fire.
The boat is full of gunpowder. As the storyteller closes his book. No. So your sword lights up, casting dim light in the cargo space. You're alone in this, except for very squished amongst a whole bunch of boxes and crates.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Are there any like labels on the boxes?
What language is the label?
Make an investigation check.
Only interested if these are alcoholic beverages. Ooh.
You're not able to find any kind of label or writing on the box. Do you guys are gonna look inside the box, or?
It's an unlabeled box. Yeah, we should open it.
Okay, so someone needs to make a strength check to try and break it open.
Oh. I'm not that strong.
I'm not strong either.
I don't like to show off.
I'll try to open it since I'm nearby. Strength? Or
Yeah.
athletics?
I'll help you to give you advantage.
Strength, yeah. Go ahead and use
Strength.
athletics, yeah.
Ooh, nice. I like your muscles.
Well, you open it with a 16. So you open it up, and it does appear to be weapons.
Ah,
Different swords, spears, daggers.
perhaps
Just like
they are
mundane
preparing
weapon?
themselves
They're
for
shipping
battle.
weapons. Yes, we should sink this ship.
Yes, we should.
Or steal it?
But let's get off it first.
No, we don't
We
have.
lack,
Like,
we lack a boat.
we can.
Oh,
we,
our old boat got destroyed.
It's true.
so we're gonna like. But we should make sure that it doesn't leave without us.
What we could do is like Boston Tea Party, throw all the weapons overboard. But that might make too much noise.
So I thought about that as well, but what's stopping them from just like if we're just throwing them overboard in the harbor, what's stopping them from just going and getting them off
They'll be
the
all wet and
shallow
rusty.
bottom? Well, they don't
It'll be
rust
really
instantly, as long as they
Maybe
just
this
get
water
through it.
is really caustic.
But it's old school weapons, so who knows? But we should just sink the ship.
That's our only way off the island.
Yeah, that's it. Well, we could
Be-
misswalk again.
We could be wind. We could
There's
teleport.
so
We got
many
other
things.
ways.
We can be.
Our objective isn't this boat.
Let's hold on.
We're trying to find a side quest there. We're fishing for extra content.
What's the delivery address on these crates? I think we need to take it.
Very well. Tharhun
We
is
could- Look, why don't we empty the crates of weapons, like hide the weapons somewhere, and then climb in the crates? Maybe it's a delivery into the castle.
How long do we spend in the crates?
Minimum 4 days.
We get shipped somewhere.
That would be a problem too, I suppose. Yeah.
I think he's losing his orc mind.
Can I use my perception to overhear a dockmaster describe when you're planning to?
It's a
Yar,
very
where's-
specific.
Yeah. We could sneak and see if we can find like the book that contains all the.
Yeah, there must be a manifest or
yeah.
some sort of like documentation. I assume that they keep proper records around here.
Look for records.
I still think we should sink the ship. It's easy.
We need a crappy plan to then initiate our next crappy plan. That's what we need.
Is there any like documentation that we can find?
We'd have to search the ship.
To the
first.
captain's
You would have to,
quarters.
Yeah, okay.
So this is a keelboat. There is not going to be a captain's quarters, but you guys
First
can
mate
do
quarters?
can do an investigation check.
I hope you've developed a very elaborate backstory about this ship and these weapons, Bob, because could have spent some time in here, I think.
Very definite.
Ooh.
All right, so you spent some time searching the ship. You don't really get a sense of where these weapons are going, but you do find a bit of documentation that kind of labels a couple different settlements and towns, and seems to be an inventory of arms and things that was taken from that town.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that report in my pocket. Weapon. Okay, got it. Maybe this could be evidence in the upcoming civil trial.
How many boxes of weapons do you think Tharhun can carry and still be effective in combat?
Seems beneath me as the king of the orcs. I mean,
As a literal godlike figure.
I feel like I have helpers to carry armor and weapons.
There's no other orcs here. So, are there any of the weapons magic?
That's a good question.
Well,
I could detect magic. Let's burn a bunch of spells while we're in here.
there
The place we made up for Bob is not gonna have magic.
You never know. Why would they have a boat if there weren't
Didn't make
magic items in it?
there
They're just
are no
piling all
magic
the stuff
items.
from settlements.
Ryan just solved the problem right there.
I mean, the boat was there before we came, so.
We de-wind in the Hall of Magic Items.
Alright, I have a new wild plan, guys. What if we dismount this small keelboat that we're
What?
exploring
Okay.
and enter the dock area?
Oh, I thought you wanted to dismantle the keel boat. I was gonna say, we're thinking the same. Get out your hammers and chisels.
I have a carpentry set. I would like to start working on it.
I just have, is this a sneaking mission we're on?
Well, it always starts off that way. Yeah.
But this
True.
See how deep we can get before we alert
Get
everything.
somebody up and execute them.
Yeah.
I
There's
mean-
see anyone on
there's
the docks
some chance we
from
can
here?
get past one.
like
down.
since we're here for like many minutes, okay, could I spend like can I summon help, but which may eliminate the need? I mean,
Okay,
I
one
think-
thing at a time. Scott, you asked if you can see him on the docks. Are you peeking out of the cargo hold?
Yeah, okay. I'll peek out of the cargo hold.
So are you're trying to stay hidden while you peek?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage perception. My specialty.
What
Ooh.
disadvantage?
wait, can
This
I?
is looking out a slit here, trying to keep hidden. You can see like a little bit of the wall that is protecting the harbor that you're in here, but you can't see anyone on the wall from this angle.
I could really
Well.
use an inspiring speech right about now.
Alright then. Let's
from you.
go. Oh.
No one wants to hear from the orc god.
Let's bravely go up top
Could I-
side and
Could I try and
get the hell out of
sneak up?
here.
Yeah, you
Could I
guys.
try and
Yeah,
sneak up?
yeah, you can roll a stealth as you leave the cargo.
Okay. I will. Before I do that, I
Well,
will.
hold on, before you do your stealth here. Let me inspire you with the tale of the first time that I shaved my dwarven balls. So, I was about to fight a kraken.
Wasn't quite the inspiring
Go
things
on.
I was looking for, but
And
Well,
I'll take it.
some coffee. And I didn't want the hairs on my balls to catch fire in case it, threw a fireball at me.
true.
So I took about 20 minutes, got the shaving cream, cut myself a few times,
Started shaving.
started shaving, licked a few eyeballs, and compared them to the size of my balls, and then I was flung out of a catapult at the Kraken and slayed it. You all bore witness.
I feel like you're just spoiling the canon. Like,
Whoa, in the cannon.
I think you did the catapult at the metal dragon.
Look, I've slayed so many beasts.
Some stories have been exaggerated.
I've shaved my balls so many times.
Or maybe when I slid against the dragon, it shaved my balls. The metal dragon. Yes,
That's more
we'll go with
likely.
that. Mhm. So you all have a bonus of 14 hit points because you are duly inspired.
No. Excellent.
Thank you. We're all quite inspired now. Is anybody else hurting pretty badly too? Before we go in?
I lost 33 hit points from before.
I'm significantly low right now. Can we take like a short rest in
Do
here?
your infinite heal move. There.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, we have heals.
We have a ritual mega heal.
I
Oh,
speak the
yeah.
word of mega healing. Be healed.
I feel refreshed.
Can we see our?
I mean,
minions?
Yeah, how much do we get there?
Infinite. It heals like 7,000 hit points or something.
Yeah, just go to maximum hit points. Unless we're interrupted during it or something, then we'll calculate, but...
All right.
Yeah.
Now let's begin our.
Go ahead, Bryn. Scout ahead.
All right. I'm gonna cast a spell before we try to get out of here. So that we can pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Oh, smart. We haven't used that in a while.
That's a good one.
It's pretty much my only effective spell. So, like, there's... How many do I have? 3, 6, 7, 8? I think I've only ever casted about half of them. Because the others are just super situational and it hasn't come up. Anyways, so everyone gets plus 10 to stealth checks. Can I sneakily open up the door and try to get topside to see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Lay of the land, or boat, if you will.
So is it just Bryn going up, or is everyone?
Start with
Oh,
Bryn,
two.
and if he says it's okay,
Yeah.
I will follow.
I'll
Okay. Well, everyone who
come
is
out
going
and
up,
be ready to signal.
do a stealth check.
Stealth check. Boom.
So all of those are plus 10 as well. Uh-oh.
Crushing Wave Reaver. Oh.
No reading.
No reading.
That doesn't sound good.
Why can't it be a friendly, cuddly Reaver?
Okay, so since y'all rolled stealth checks, I'm assuming y'all left the boat.
Yeah, it was like mass. I thought I was going first to like get a lay of the land, and everybody just busted out of there at the same time.
Yeah, we've been cooped up in this ship hold for days. We gotta get out of here.
There was no alcohol.
Okay, so you guys are on the right page, I assume. It's just all black.
It is all black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start revealing things here.
oh. Oh. Oh my god, it's tiny. I zoomed out, sorry.
Okay, so you guys can see as you open up, you can see that you're inside the wall of this small castle keep. There is some stairs coming out of the water to the east. Just off the shore there, you can see a blue-skinned troll with seaweed and barnacles that are kind of hanging off his body, meandering around the grounds. He's kind of like sniffing around, looking like he's patrolling, and you can see that there are two people standing up on the wall above you guys, about 20 feet up. They're looking the other way. They're looking out towards the water. You can tell that they are on high alert, since Eric / Grage very wisely deducted that the change in the mist is a telltale sign that something has gone wrong for these guys. But thanks to the magical shadows that Bryn has ensconced you guys with, they don't seem to notice you. And you look around, you can see that there's walls to the south and to the north, and you can see figures moving along those walls as well. And there are a few inner buildings here that should be blacked out to you guys.
How deep does the harbor seem? Is it like, can we see
check?
the bottom? Like perception.
The water here seems like it's probably not too deep. Probably 10 feet deep, though it's just gauging by how large this boat is.
Okay.
Well, we can try to make friends. Their cover can be that we're innocent. We've been trapped in boxes for days. We don't know where we are.
Is the water on the other side of this? I don't know, whatever this is. This grate. Is it coming out towards the ocean or going in to the island?
It's going in towards the island, I suppose. Like the wind, like the wave. There would be waves going towards the shore.
But does it go into like an underground tunnel or something? Is that the
Beside
significance of this?
This grate here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or is it just some random piece of terrain that I'm over-interpreting?
You can see that it looks like it does look like it might be a subterranean river that flows out of there.
Hmm.
What are you guys doing on the boat?
Pondering them.
Standing around, taking a look.
Yep. Pondering.
Stealthy.
Wondering.
Stealthy.
What
Trying
is
to consider whether we can like swim up an underground river.
How do we get past the grate?
Where it would lead.
We
It kind of
can
looks like
get-
we could climb over it.
We certainly have like ways to get around, but if not through the grate, then through the earth. Whatever.
Well, you want to try
Wanna guard.
swimming?
But aren't these people going to attack us if we do so?
We should probably attack them first.
So-
We can get over there stealthily, right?
In the what? Like yes,
We're
five
we're basically shadows.
Yeah, we're shadows right now.
people swimming like shadows in the water. Okay, let's stealthily. But we have to cast spells, and they will notice us. They will all notice us.
We have a +10 to stealth, so like we have a good chance of sneaking by them.
Well, I don't think we can sneak by
It's
them.
either
We have
that
to,
or,
like,
or we sneak off and like murder these guys where they stand and
oh
just
yeah, we could do like
begin the onslaught.
we could do like a alpha strike kill, like take out the guards that are watching, and then they can't alert the other guards. I like the plan that involves.
I wonder if
murdering
you could
guards.
just.
That's a good idea. Alpha strike.
Do you think we could just throw them over the side,
So
or would they? Like
I
how
see-
far? How high up is the wall? How high up does it go?
Let me just check here.
The guard going. Splash.
Okay, so actually here is not a wall. This is a like causeway. This is where, because you can see the gangplank is going onto it. So
guess.
the crenulations here are like are cover there, and so the high ones are like probably like 8 feet, but they have
Okay.
space to look out. So you could push one over if you were able to roll high enough.
We could stab them
But
and
they
push them
wouldn't-
over.
Stab them and shove them in the water.
I'll take the one on the left.
So while this is going on, can I sneakily step down the bulk and for a minute summon an elemental? Because we're not doing a stealthy approach anymore.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna sneak up on these guys
Yeah.
and get them
But-
before they can alert the whole area.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It'll work. Totally.
We can have a mighty ally.
I mean, realistically, if Tharhun took one and Grage took the other and tried to throw them over the side of the wall, they drop, like 8 to 10 feet down? Unless they can turn to mist or something, they're effectively taken out of the fight temporarily.
Temporarily.
They'd have to swim back in whatever armor. Are they wearing, like, heavy armor or something like that, or no? Just kind of robes, or...
They don't appear to be wearing much armor at all, but they have shields on their backs.
So what are we doing? We stealth over and throw down?
Yeah, that makes sense. Alpha striking.
Alpha striking?
So it's split up into 2 groups, one per person, 1 group per person.
Okay, everyone reroll stealth checks.
Oof, oof, oof.
Still plus 10 though.
What?
Okay, so you guys, are you guys moving now? You
I'm ready. Everybody else, move into positions.
Operation
Sneakily.
Sneaky Sneak.
Operation Flawless Plan. Initiate.
I'm gonna
Vision.
You're gonna stay back. That's probably wise.
I don't.
Grage, you should help weak Ashbark and I.
okay? Everyone
also-
roll for initiative.
Ho, ho, ho. I should have summoned an elemental.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for elementals and all sorts of things
Yeah.
as the day continues, I'm sure.
Oh man, I've totally eaten like 3 packages of Skittles in the last 10 minutes.
How many
Okay,
packages do you
Oh, Eric, just one. But look at the size of this bad boy.
It's a bag.
It's a big old bag.
You've eaten 3 of those?
No. I've eaten the equivalent of 3 regular packs of Skittles.
okay. Surprise round. Kelnozz, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm gonna try to alpha strike him with 2 melee attacks to the back. And like, I'm gonna do like a spin, like, boosh, boosh. That's my plan.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. I assume both are hits.
That's right.
Okay, so let me roll fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, not bad. So what's that? 17, 24, 31. 31 damage.
All right, that is enough to take this water cultist by surprise, and they shriek as they are badly sliced and burned and succumb to their wounds.
How loud was their shriek? Do I have reason to believe that the other, like the troll, the giants could hear it?
Probably, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, anything else in your turn?
That's it, no.
Okay, Grage, you're up.
So this is a surprise round, so we'll get to go twice, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back a little bit, and I'm gonna start shooting at this water troll over here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Can make 28 as a hit.
A 28 is definitely hit. Alright, just to get the right thing up. Okay, so the first one, 18. And the second one, 8. So, as you guys start battling these guys, the trolls do seem to notice and turns around to get a arrow in the face from Grage. Anything else in your turn?
Nope. I get ready to shoot more arrows.
Alright. Bryn, you're up.
Right. As I stealthily approach this unwitting guard, I brandish my dagger of the pack, and I try to get him. Advantage? Because one of my allies is within 5 feet and not capacitated, I've got advantage on this attack. 20.
20 is a hit.
9 damage.
He's a humanoid.
Ooh, yes, humanoid. So we'll add 4, so 13.
You're gonna just use your mark.
Alright, you managed to get a pretty vicious attack on him. He looks weakened and bloodied.
What is any weapon attack? Okay, so yeah, as a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark, but I'm gonna cast it at a level 2 so that it lasts for. Oh, it has to be 3rd or 4th level. Okay, I'll cast it at level 3. To make it for 8 hours, so that I hopefully don't forget to cast it. And then I'll use my second attack. Again with the Dagger of the Pack, at advantage. 26 plus 4 plus 5. 20 more damage.
Alright, the cultist is no more after that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Are surprised, aren't they?
No, they're not surprised. They were looking around, patrolling for things. But they're not going to be able to get too far. Let's see. This one calls out in giant language, "Over there! Snacks!" And this giant's go 1, 2,
Skittle!
3, 4, 5, 6 towards these stairs here. This one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and dives under the water.
Swimming trolls.
And you guys can kind of just barely see him under the water swimming towards the causeway that you guys are on. Okay, Tharhun, you're up.
What am I gonna do? So he's like swimming around like down here kind of area?
Yeah, Ben, there's one at the top approaching the stairs as well.
You can make a perception if you want, Tharhun, to see if you can spot him.
Right. I'd like to try and spot him and figure out if I can see the direction he's headed.
That way you can easily see that is headed towards the end of the causeway here. That
Down there?
is just going like for the a straight line between the shore where it got into the water and where you guys are. But just a reminder, there is another troll coming from the north up here.
Right. I'm gonna hope that Kelnozz can get away from that troll, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, but you can take care of the troll up there, and I can be down here as another thing.
You want me to?
Well, if you can do it.
I definitely could. Let's see. He's gonna go before me. So I could just stand my ground right here, because he'll go like 5, 10, 15, and then, you know, I'll just be on this side of him, I guess. Is there any spell that's worth using or something? I'm kind of low on points, actually. What I'll do is, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll actually go to meet him. So I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but I'll ready my action to attack him when if he chooses to engage in combat with me. Yeah.
Can't you compel him to be in combat with you? Not that you want to necessarily. But...
Yeah, I can. It makes it so they get disadvantage if they attack anyone besides me or something like that. I do have something like that, but it doesn't move him on my turn or anything like that.
Okay.
He seems to be pretty enthusiastic on his own, most likely.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Ashbark, you're up.
Okay, on my turn. So he was going on a straight line. I will jump in and transform my neck to have gills so I can breathe. And I make webbing between my fingers and my feet so I can swim unrestrictedly and move under the water. I alter myself at will.
Okay.
And I swim towards this person to have visual.
Sorry, just to be clear, what is that an ability that lets you do it as like a bonus action, or?
It's at will. I can just do it at any moment. As a druid, let me find.
Yeah, just double check, because if it lets you cast it at will, then it's still a
1,000 forms. You have learned to use magic to alter your physical forms in most subtle ways. You can cast the outer self at will. You're right.
You can do it. I'm just making sure that you know that it's like it's an action.
Okay, so I will then take a step forward here and ready my action to cast a spell as soon as I have a clear visual of the thing.
What spell?
Blight.
Okay, so here's just another warning.
Yeah.
When you ready a spell, you cast a spell. And so
Yeah.
if for some reason it doesn't happen, you lose the spell slot unless it's a cantrip.
Ooh.
It probably will work, Radosh. I'm just letting you know. So
Yeah,
there's
I know.
no surprises.
Yeah, fair enough. But how much? Okay, this is still close. Do I see some sort of a silhouette to anticipate sort of that it's gonna happen?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I need to be more.
Okay, so you can see it enough to see that it's basically going, like, where you're standing right now is,
Yeah.
It seems like that's where it's going to be aiming for, and it's likely to pull itself up there and try to start smashing people.
Yes, I welcome it with reading a spell.
Okay, so you're readying Blight.
I'm reading Blight, yes, as a level 5. Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually level 5 0. Level 4.
Okay.
I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, Eikooc, you're up.
Right, the one that's above water, I throw a firebolt at it. 24, doing 17 fire damage.
Not bad, not bad.
And I move over here. Closer to the game.
Okay. On this turn, these guys are dead. But y'all hear the sound of a horn being blown from the north. And you can see that there's another water cultist up on the wall over there. And they shout out, "Intruders! Invaders! To arms!" And let's see.
We should try and stealth. Turn into the shadows.
Next time I will not hesitate and just
I did the move. Our stealth attempt it was a record fast stealth attempt. How quickly we gave up on it.
No, it's actually usually how it goes. 1 or 2 stealth checks and then that's it. Like, it's all broken down at that point.
Par for the course.
Dark Tide Knights. Getting high on the initiative order.
I thought we could kill those guys real fast without making a big scene.
Well, I thought so too, but in my heart of hearts, I wanted the biggest scene. I could murder them all.
This was your plan from the start.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the troll above the water there. Let me just verify that I'm within range, because I don't want to cheat horrendously here. Yeah, okay. Cool, so that's gonna be my action. Here we go. That is a level 1 spell. Let's see if they resist.
Alright, so it rolled a 16, so it's lit up by
Aha!
Fairy Fire.
I will use my movement to get next to Tharhun up here.
Just count the squares, alright? Because it's not that little dragon
2,
thing. It doesn't
3, 4.
And these are 10-foot
No.
squares.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go ahead of Tharhun. Stand there. And then, now that Tharhun is back to me, or I'm at his back, I'll give him a little pat on the back in the form of combat inspiration.
We
Get in there, brother. Smash him up. Spread the good word of Maragador. At the edge of a blade. That's it for me.
Okay, Grage is up.
I will shoot. That's this one.
Okay.
Has he attacked yet, this troll face?
He has taken an action, yes. He dashed.
An action, but has he attacked?
No.
So, okay. I get it. Advantage.
No. No, it's if they don't take don't take actions.
That is it to attack. Okay, we'll go with... Which one is the first roll?
The first one is the first roll. 18 is a hit.
We shall do that again. Oh,
Oof.
shot myself in the face.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still get advantage.
Oh, 10.
No.
Why? No, he doesn't
So-
get advantage. Oh yes, he does because of fairy
Yeah,
fire.
it's
I'm sorry. Got so bogged down in the other rule. So 12, unfortunately, still miss, but your face is safe.
Myself in the other face.
All right. So on this next turn. Tharhun and Kelnozz, you guys can see this water cultist in slightly fancier robes step out from around the corner here. He is going to cast a spell. And
Uh-oh.
Cast the spell on.
Okay, so he basically points to the keel boat where you guys are clambering out of, and as he does so, a 10-foot high wall of water raises up out and slams down on the area.
Man. Oh man, no!
So it's featuring the area. The area is.
We gotta make a dexterity saving throw, I think.
Area can be 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide. So it's going to be basically, let's get a line going. The wave's going to come up and crash down like this. So the three of you need to do dexterity saving throws. Bryn, Grage, and Eikooc. And we're going for, let's see. Oof. Okay, so unfortunately, Eikooc is going to fail, and everyone else passes. Oh my god, is that really what I rolled?
2 1s, a 2, and a 3.
Oh my god.
With
Okay.
4d8, you rolled less than what you could have rolled in 1.
Oh my god. Alright, well, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. Everyone who passed gets half of that, and Eikooc, you're knocked prone.
Half rounding up, so 4, or rounding down to 3?
Rounding down.
That was a bad roll, Bob.
That was what we call a giant pile of horseshit.
I was so excited for that spell.
Yeah. Okay. And a few more water cultists come scampering out. Okay, none of them can get you guys. Okay, Bryn, you're up.
Okay. We still have one under the waves here. I'm a little terrified for when he comes lunging out of there. I'm gonna step back 10, 20, 30 feet. Excuse me. And I will... These guys have all moved, eh? So don't have advantage against them anymore?
Correct. But this troll has fairy fire, so you have advantage on him if you wish.
Okay. I'll take a shot at Mr. Fairy Fire. I'm gonna make it a sharpshooter shot with advantage. Hit him with the bow. Oh yeah, 31 for 17. Ooh, I forgot to move the hunter's mark from the dead guy. Do you mind if I posthumously?
I bet you're kicking yourself about that.
Does a troll count as a giant, or is
Yeah,
that?
it does.
It does. Well, there we go. I at least get the 4. Plus 10, so that's 17 plus 4 is 21, 31 damage too.
Oof. Alright, so you're able to pick him out very easily with the fairy fire dancing around him, and with your expertise of giants, you know exactly where to stick him, and you deal a critical blow to him, and he looks very dangerously bloodied at this point.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to use a bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on him properly now. And then finish him off with a next arrow.
Sharpshooter or normal?
Yep, sharpshooter. Because it's with advantage still, right?
Yeah.
Because of the fairy fire, so.
Okay, 22 hits.
For 9 plus 15, 19 plus 10 is 29.
Alright, the troll falls to the ground, passing out from all the blood that's pouring out of your arrow wounds.
I think the trolls should have went, or no?
It's
When
going-
are trolls?
The troll is up now.
Ah, okay, so I don't see them in my initiative. Sorry.
It's okay. No, they're hidden because this one's underwater. So, nothing else in your turn, Bryn?
No, that's it.
Okay, so on this turn, the troll is going to swim up and comes out of the water right next to you, Ashbark, attempting to get onto the causeway.
I struck him with my spells.
Okay, so it's Blight.
Who could have known that would have happened?
I stand in his way and take my ready action.
Okay, so he needs to take a Constitution saving throw.
That is correct. Level 4, I said.
So what's your DC?
17.
Ooh. Okay, well, he definitely succumbs as your necrotic damage starts to cause his veins to darken and blacken and stand out against his skin, and he seems weakened from that effect. Let's see. Okay, so he's just pretty hurt by that.
Yeah.
So he is going to get out and try and attack you. So he's going to make 3 attacks.
I raise my cloak. My shield.
God damn you in that cloak.
It's very good.
Alright, you get 7 piercing damage. And that cloak effect goes away.
Yep.
So for his
Does.
next 2 attacks, he attacks with his claws. 11 is a miss. 11 is a miss. Okay, and that's all for him. So next up is Tharhun.
Alright, well, I see a target in front of me. I run up and slash him with my greatsword.
What are these kind of... I can't even tell what the icon is. Was it a guy in a black and green robe or something?
No, these are more water cultists. They are more heavily armed. They have a short sword on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they got barnacles all over them. Okay, now I see it. It looked very different, super zoomed out.
21 is a hit.
Oh, there's a 1 to roll. Plus 3. So 20 damage.
Okay, 23 damage. Okay, so the cultists here, these ones, they are more martially trained, and you can see them kind of are able to kind of move their body as you hit them to mitigate some of the damage that you've done. And so he uses his reaction to half that. So what was the total again, sorry? 28?
20?
20?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes 10 damage. But that was his reaction to do so.
I growl with rage and unleash an even more powerful attack. Ooh, I better add some inspiration to this one. A D10? Oh, it's only a 16.
16 you hit.
I do. Okay. Those are good rolls.
These guys seem to be lightly armored. They're not wearing armor basically, but they're dexterous.
I thought you said they were heavier armored.
Armed.
Yeah, more heavily.
Oh,
armed.
heavy. Oh, okay. Okay, I heard that wrong.
Okay, so total here is a lot.
33?
33. All right. Well, I wish I could half that damage, but your sword takes him unaware as he dodges the first one, only to be hit even more severely with your second attack. This guy is extremely bloody now. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Ashbark, you got a troll in your face?
He has a halfling in his feet. Well, he seemed to be pretty hurt.
He is hurt at this point. He looks very badly injured from the necrotic damage that you inflicted on him.
Okay, well, in that case, since everything looks under control, I will turn my hands into claws and swipe at his calves to try to bring him down with my primal savagery.
Okay.
Which I will cast in a moment.
23 is
23?
Yeah.
Or 15 acid damage. Oh, it's acid. They might be resistant to it.
He does not seem resistant to the acid damage, and in fact, he hisses in pain.
I think acid actually stops them from regenerating.
Ooh. Interesting. Well, can I wiggle through his feet and sort of get on his other side to kind of prevent him from advancing this way, to kind of distract him?
Yeah, you can do that. You're small and he's large, so you can get through his legs pretty easily. I mean, he might try and get through you anyway, but
Yeah, step over me.
okay. That's all for you.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Eikooc, you're prone.
I stand up. And
You knock
then
your head?
I Ah, it's too real. Ah, too real. I will throw a spell at the one attacking Ashbark. I'll throw a firebolt.
Okay.
Oh, critical
Ooh.
firebolts. 31 damage.
Wow. Nice.
All right, the troll falls back and tries to roll towards the water, but is basically shaking with the pain of the burn and shrivels up and then stops moving. Anything else on your turn?
I think I'm gonna move like to the edge of the ship here.
Okay. Just remember you have half your speed, but shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, on these cultists' turn. Get 10, 20. All right. So this one up here on the wall is going to take their javelin and try to throw it at Tharhun. That's a miss. This one is going to try and throw the harpoon, or not their harpoon, their javelin, across the water here. It's going to be a disadvantage because it's outside of their range, and they're going to aim at Grage. So disadvantage here.
From downtown.
Okay, so unfortunately 11 doesn't come close to hitting you, Grage, so the javelin just thuds into the ship in front of you.
That would have been so sweet if you grabbed it and threw it back at them.
Oh.
I was trying. Clicking as fast as I could to get that out before he rolled it.
Well, you have to be hit with that. I would like.
Can you do that with arrows too?
Yeah.
Damn. It's cool as hell.
All right, and now it is Kelnozz's turn again.
So I'm gonna charge forward a full 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to swing my flaming scimitars. Actually, I'm gonna do some sort of slide down these stairs and like slash at this guy's legs as I slide by, using the momentum
Railing.
of the steps.
Yeah.
I'll do like an ollie and then like a
Make
Nose
a
grind.
Make a
Nose grind.
Make an athletics check.
Yeah, there we go. Front side 50-50. Oh!
It's a nose grind, all right. Straight into the dirt.
All right. So unfortunately, you do trip up your feet and end up falling down the stairs, taking 1 bludgeoning damage and landing prone.
But
Well-
more damage to your pride than anything.
Do you have enough
I-
speed to get up?
10, 20, sorry. 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, I can get back up.
Then that's
So I
probably-
nose grind down the stairs, taking 1 damage.
So wait, you started
And
off
then-
here. 10,
Here, next to Bims.
Right. So 10, 20.
Oh no, that is my max range then.
I haven't seen Bims forever.
He's
Bims
being a
do?
little bitch. He's real mad all the time.
Okay, so Kelnozz, unfortunately, usually this works out in your favor, but this time it did not. You are on the ground in front of this cultist.
Incredible. What an incredible use of my turn. That's really good.
Your gnarled, twisted body, easy for stabbing.
Yeah, I've like
You could use.
put myself on a platter.
You could still use an action or a bonus action as long as you're.
Can I swing while I'm prone? Like, I'm thrusting at his
it'll
legs.
be a disadvantage.
That's
You can,
fine.
Yeah.
So I'll take my attacks.
Sure.
These are both at disadvantage.
Okay, so the first one's a hit, and you're gonna take him out with that because
Yeah, so I
injured.
salvage it.
Nice. Even when you fail,
Incredible.
you succeed.
There we go. Although my pride is still badly damaged.
We still remember the nose grind.
Okay.
That's it.
Grage, you're up.
You planning some unnecessary athletics?
No, I'm just gonna perch up here. They're coming to us, so I'll just take some pot shots.
At that
It
one.
looks like the ground force there is doing alright. So I'll shoot at this guy.
Okay.
Has that guy used an action or shot?
They've all taken actions at this point.
Okay.
Oh, 13 probably hit. Let's just double check. Unfortunately, no. Sorry, 13 doesn't hit. 25 does.
Is humanoid?
Yes.
I wave as well to try and
Alright.
shot friendly.
So even though they get their shield up and trying for your first arrow, the second arrow zips past their shield and catches them, and you can see that they're bloodied from that wound. Anything else for you, Grage?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Alright, what's this one gonna do? Okay. This one is going to cast another spell. You can see that its magic is with blue sapphire lightning that crackles around his hand as he casts, and he gestures towards Kelnozz. Make a wisdom saving throw.
How close is he to me?
He's well. You can count the squares here. He's
Wow.
10,
Well, that's on Bryn.
I was gonna, if he's within range, I was gonna counterspell.
Counterspell? Yes. Please?
It's 60 feet is the range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's outside of 30, 60 feet. You can see. I know this thing doesn't quite work well, but it's well more than 6 squares.
Okay.
Okay, so wisdom save. All right. Got a 5 there, so you see blue lightning crackle around Kelnozz for a few seconds, and Kelnozz, you feel yourself, your body lock up, and you become paralyzed as you are held.
Can I talk?
Yes.
I choose to remain silent.
That was cast by this guy way in the back here.
Yeah. This is the guy, water cultist in nicer clothes.
I think Kelnozz should get inspiration for that one. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
caught me off guard.
And he's going to back
Oh,
off a
man.
bit here.
It's like I've eaten none of these Skittles. Oh, they're so good.
Okay, on these guys' turn. Alright, this guy is looking a little worried now as the trolls go down and seeing his companion go down. He is going to retreat.
Don't let him escape.
Okay, Bryn, you're up.
Sorry, which guy just tried to escape?
One of the more dexterous fighters across the harbor
he-
from you.
And he ran, like, into the darkness where I can't see him?
He ran into the building, yeah.
Rats. Alright. I'm gonna move. Troll's Toast. 10. 20. 30. 35. And which ones can I see from here? Just these two?
You can see that
The
one quite
kind of
well.
west?
And this one, I'd say you don't have line of sight on because this
Yeah, probably
kind of
obscured,
around,
right?
yeah.
Reasonable. Okay, I will fire my bow at the guy I can see.
Go ahead.
We'll attack.
Wait. Are you moving your bonus thing?
No, it's just a normal attack.
I mean your bonus mark, your hunter's mark?
Yes. Good call. Bonus action to move that to that guy. And then I fired normal attack. Oh, yeah! Get murdered. 19 plus 7, 26 damage.
Alright, well you twine cleave this guy where your arrow basically goes into his skull and shatters the back of it, spraying brains out.
Oh, got him. Right in the brains. Can't be happy about that.
Anything else on your turn?
I don't think so. I can't see the last guy that's there. Or that we can see anyways. Or that some can see. I can't see him. So yes, that's it for me.
Okay, Tharhun, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move kind of like over here-ish. And then I'm gonna cast Misty Step to jump up here.
Excellent.
And this spell casting witch will feel my wrath.
Okay, that was not a spellcaster, just to let you know. That was
Oh shit.
a javelin throwing cultist.
Which one cast the spell?
The high-ranking cultist who was around the corner here and bounced after casting the spell.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, this guy still has to die.
Yep. He does. Appearing out of the mist, you slash down, and he's completely unprepared for that.
Okay, sweet. And let's see. So that would have been like 5, 10, 15. Is there like a door here?
No. No, this
No?
is just
Okay.
a wall. So is that okay?
Well, I should use my movement for something. I'm just thinking what. Could I climb down here with my remaining movement?
Yeah, you can jump down. Just make a athletics or an acrobatics check.
Alright. Athletics check.
Okay, you're able to land without taking any damage.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Ashbark, you're up.
I shall use my action to cast Longstrider. But I'll cast it as a level 2 spell. Can I target, you can target one additional creature. A creature. And I target Grage as well. As the recipient of this spell.
Okay, just make
Go.
sure you use your speed to get close enough to touch him.
Oh, it's a touch spell. Oh yes. Okay. So, yep. I do that. I touch him, and I touch myself, and I continue moving. So I did. What is this? 10, 15, and I have.
An extra 10.
Anybody
Well,
else? When I think
Yeah, 10 for
about
my regular movement and plus 10 for my spell. Would that work?
You get
Because-
the spell gives you plus 10.
Yeah.
So
So in total, I would have 35. So this is 10. I cast a spell. 20. 35. And my small legs are done. You can run fast, Grage. Go get him.
I'll do it. I'll dash too. Go right in their base.
okay, Eikooc, you're up.
All right. I don't see anybody immediately there, so I will. I guess I'll get out of this boat. Actually, before I do that, I know I'm a little bit far away, but looking at this troll up here, over here, does it look like he's going to regenerate at all, or is he done?
No, both of those
Okay.
trolls have been lying inert for a few moments now. So
Enough time. Like
Yes.
I was gonna double tap with a firebolt if I had to, but okay. If it looks like he's not moving, then I will dash, I think. So like 10, 20, 30, 40,
the troll gets you.
60. Ah! That's it for me.
Okay, I'll delete those guys just to remove ambiguity.
Replace them with bigger trolls.
10 times the size of normal trolls.
Okay, so the doors. The doors next to Tharhun open up.
He opened them, or they just open up?
They opened up, and 3 cultists pour out of the small chapel that you can see from through the doorways as they open. And actually, let's see. Does anyone have enough? 10, 20. Yeah. Okay, so they're all gonna try and overwhelm Tharhun here.
Oh boy.
Let them try.
A 3-on-1.
Ha
A fair fight.
Okay, so miss. God damn it. Alright, so that's basically it for them. Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna use a spell I don't use very often.
Hold on.
I'm gonna
You
cast.
are
Oh,
paralyzed, remember?
yes. I do.
Pocket them.
Did you get a neck injury from nose grinding into the...
Then I cast a spell. No, some spells require hand
You can
motion.
cast a verbal only spell.
Can I try to resist this paralysis?
You can, but you do so at the end of your turn. So you can.
I will shout encouraging words at Tharhun, granting him bardic inspiration.
yeah.
And then I will stand here awkwardly.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Lay there.
And by
Later on.
stand, you mean lay as a crumpled heap at the bottom of the stairs.
Touching my beautiful face. 11?
Unfortunately, at 11, you.
Bob, why you gotta play me like...
Yeah, roll better.
Kevin, you have luck?
You do
Oh,
have a
someone
luck
gave me
point.
inspiration for my joke.
There
That's
you go.
me.
There you go. You could use
Okay.
either of those things.
I'm gonna use the luck, actually. I'll use the luck. I forgot I had that.
Roll a d20.
Okay, d20 wisdom.
Yeah.
He's out.
The rage quit.
That's how Lady Luck be sometimes.
She
There's
be.
just the ability to speak.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Not too happy about that one.
Alright, Grage, you're up. Remember, you have an extra 10 feet from Ashbark's spell.
Where's Maraganor on that? Scott, answer me.
Right where she needed to be.
Alright, I'm just gonna move a little bit closer to get a better shot at some of these guys here. And they've all attacked. Let's see. We'll bam to, I don't know, that one?
Okay. That's a hit.
These guys don't have a lot of hit points, so I'll do it again.
Yes, that one is bloodied by your first hit, and 21 is a hit. Alright, you murder that one.
I give a friendly wave to the other ones, showing I mean peace.
They don't believe you. Alright, okay, so this one is going to... This one approaches the melee here, and standing in the doorway is going to... He's going to do a... I think he's maybe going to take not come up quite so close to there, and is going to do a Ray of Frost on you. So, does that hit you, Tharhun?
Nope.
Oh. How close is it?
My AC is 19.
Oh, that's horseshit. Alright. And there's no those left, so now Bryn, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna run forward and nose grind down the stairs
Okay, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
while firing a volley of arrows. I only get 2. Tharhun's gonna cleave them. Yeah, I'll nose grind down first and then decide. Sorry, acrobatics, you said?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Powerful nose grind. It's too bad Kelnozz can't speak.
I hit him with the thumbs
You
up.
Get him,
Oh, I can't even do thumbs up.
You get a million
It's
points.
just like.
You get a million points in Tony Hawk.
I mean, what more can you ask for?
And perfectly land it. Go ahead with your
Ah,
attack.
I'm so jealous. I'm just seething here while I'm frozen.
What's our turn order here? Who is coming up? We got Tharhun. He's gonna murder both those guys. Okay. As I land, I crouch down and finally get to use one of those situational spells I was talking about and cure Kelnozz of his paralysis with some lesser restoration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Been waiting to do that since like level 4, fellas.
Nice.
Everyone had some jangly way to get out of those things.
Okay, well,
Not
Bryn's-
Kelnozz with his nose grind into the floor.
All right, Bryn's hands glows with golden light that basks over Kelnozz for a few seconds, and Kelnozz, you feel feeling return to your body.
Yes.
Anything else for you,
Got
Bryn?
that feeling.
Feeling good.
Nope, that's it. That's it. Because that's
Alright.
not an attack, so I can't use my other attack action.
Okay, Tharhun, you're surrounded by a couple low cultists, and the higher ranked one is throwing rays of frost at you.
Oh, I don't like it. So I attack one of these guys in front of me.
All right.
Oh my god.
You murder that one.
How much
I
damage does that thing do?
use my bonus action since I cleave through that guy. I just bonus action attack this second guy. Oh, well, the impact was slowed
Now, hold
by.
on. You also have a luck point.
Oh yeah. Do I really want to use my luck point on this chaff?
On some chaff, dude.
Nah, screw it. I don't need to. I have another attack, right? So I'm just gonna use my other attack to murder this guy. There we go. That's how we get it done.
30 damage. Jeez.
And I'm gonna
As
go in
you
here.
Casually slay these guys. The man in the nicer robes starts quaking with fear, but a look of defiance on his face creeps in, and he says, "It matters not. You're too late. Bull Stormcaller has already left. The crushing wave will reach Toraine before you have any chance to stop it."
I say. What do I say?
Is this just the plot from Frozen?
Oh, I haven't seen it, so I have no idea.
He means Frozen too, just to be clear.
Oh, it's testing your knowledge there.
What do you say, Tharhun?
I say,
Do the next right thing. Just do the next right thing, Tharhun.
what's the next right thing? I'm out of attack, so I can't stab him yet. I assume that was the next right thing. But
Tell
anyway,
them to show themselves.
show themselves? Show yourself!
Sing it.
I have to sing it? Show yourself!
It's close. It's close.
Yeah?
You are the one you've been waiting for. Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, what kind of information? I mean, okay, tell us who's the master of this place if you value your life.
He laughs and says, "I'd gladly give my life for the crushing tire of that will roll over Albarog. But I serve Boyle Stormcaller, champion of the Sapphire King."
All right.
Alright, well, you die now.
He will rebuild this land. You will all find your place under the crushing tires. And And my tires are filled with water.
It sounds
Any portals or sources of power around here? Might I remind you, I could kill you at any time if you were to withhold anything.
Make a intimidation check.
Oh, I gladly intimidate the crap out of this guy. There we go.
It's a mighty fine roll. Let's see if I can wiggle my way around it. Actually, I can't. It's not that roll. Alright, so he gives you a steely gaze for a few moments, as if he's measuring your actions. Perhaps he's measuring his own resolve. And he says, Stormcaller's connection to elemental water resides below this castle. But as I said, it's too late. He's already left for Torain. You'll never be able to stop him.
I see.
Well,
Well, if we can't stop him, we might as well just give up, I guess. I mean,
Is there a tavern nearby?
Our tires are filled with water.
we had a good run, but
With the elemental water at his command, he will raise a giant wave and crush all of Taurine from every side. With the balance of power over the whole land upset, he will step in and reshape this continent, with us as the rulers.
Rulers over a waterlogged desolation?
yeah, a very uncomfortable place.
What are your party's main platforms?
This land has become corrupted by greed and violence.
I agree. Go on.
That's true.
We will rebuild it, where the strong rule.
so like a meritocracy system?
What's your definition of strong?
What's
Yeah,
the
I mean, I've
definition of
killed like 4 of you
meritocracy?
people.
What is your orc policy?
It's important.
Let's get to the critical single issue voters here.
Do you like orcs?
He says, all peoples will be crushed under the tires of change.
Including orcs.
So anti-orc.
Wait, are you gonna be crushed as well? All people?
He says, of course not. Our tires are filled with water. We will be spared.
Where do we fill our tires up?
He says, you cannot hope to fill your tires with water,
Why?
but you don't have the spirit. You are not chosen of Ohydra. Perhaps if you
Ohydra?
go down below, you might be able to see the power for yourself before you're drowned under the crushing wave.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I might be inspired to join you if I saw this power. Why don't you show us the
He
way?
spits and says,
We are easily manipulated,
no.
so
Yeah.
you can show us
No.
something impressive. We'll
no
be
copper.
right on board.
He says, no copper scoundrel would ever be accepted in under the service of the Sapphire King.
This conversation is going on after Tharhun murdered like 10 of those guys.
Ah, but look how good I murder things. If you want a kingdom of the strong, surely you would love if I joined you.
He says, Boyle Stormcaller has no hatred greater than the servants of the Copper Dragons.
All right, so you're saying it's going to be a tough sell.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. Let your god decide. We'll ask, or, well, I don't know. We'll commune down there and see if it's possible. Who are you to question the will of gods?
Good point.
I'm a faithful servant of Ohydra, and I look forward to seeing your watery corpse floating from up that river when you fail.
But, look how hard we're trying not to kill you. I mean, we're trying
Yeah, we're trying to make you useful to us. Like,
He says,
all right.
I'm willing to die for my cause.
All right, here's time for friendly Mr. Sword.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Hold on?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
You have something prepared?
I'm
Nature?
gonna take his eyes.
Oh, take his eyes.
Oh,
We can do
yeah.
that after I stab him.
No,
No.
it's okay.
They're fresher this way.
Fresh. Oh boy.
Yeah, you guys definitely can't just take his eyes without killing him first.
Alright.
Uh,
Are you guys gonna kill him then?
Oh yeah, yeah. If,
Well,
if that's an option, I'm just gonna murder him now. I mean, bring him to justice. He's gonna be brought to justice.
Oh, you tell me if you kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah.
I like the
won't make you
way
any
Scott
roll-
said it better, but
I won't make you roll any dice for it, so you guys just, take him out. If Grage
so
wants to take
callous.
his eyes, then go ahead and make
We're the good
either
guys.
a survival check or a medicine check.
we're just decapitating people, plucking their eyeballs out. We really.
We might need them to get into the fortress.
That's true.
Alright, you got
Just-
some watery human eyes.
I splash them in my ice cold pint of never ending pintness that I have.
Okay?
Filled with ice.
No, it's alcohol. We have a never ending mug of something. So I'm gonna keep it cool with these eyeballs.
You're keeping the eyeballs fresh in your beer mug, a never-ending beer mug.
So where do you guys
Yes.
go from here?
Science.
Let's put you guys all... I'm gonna move you guys all to more or less over in this little chapel since...
Yeah. We would be inside, praying for forgiveness. But what is the atmosphere around this castle? On the ground, at least, that we could sense.
Make a perception check. There's no one in the courtyard here or on the grounds. The people that you did see retreated, and so you suspect that there are people left in this castle, but they're either hiding or waiting in ambush, or at least somewhere where you guys can't see. So it looks like it is being kind of cautiously guarded, but to the naked eye seems to be kind of empty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should start
Well,
searching through these buildings and
while we are here, if I may, for a
a
minute.
long-term settlement. Begin
No,
to repopulate the island.
Move the elves here.
I'm gonna summon an elemental. I'm gonna conjure it. Which elemental I'm going to control? How much does it last? An hour? I shall. It's a setting to be water elemental, but fire can just burn the water.
No, it can't. That's not how fire works.
That's not how water works either.
I don't know what's effective against water, to be honest with you. What's the... Does anyone play Pokemon here? What's the deal with this...
Summon a leaf elemental.
Leaf elemental?
Sky, you never played Pokemon?
We covered this before. I got my Game Boy out the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, Pokemon. I didn't finish it, but yeah, I played it. I looked, one badge.
Wow.
One freaking badge.
Ah, Scott.
Shameful
Shame.
display.
Taking your gamer
Take
card.
my gamer card. Don't look at me.
No, the fire elemental has water susceptibility. I shall not summon it. I shall summon a water elemental instead. I slosh a water elemental.
Sweet, we can convince them that it's their god.
No. No, I'm their god, not. Thank you.
Elementals. We already have the orc god here. How many more gods do we need?
We'll try a few and see if any work.
Yeah, I agree. The orc one's not really working out for us anyway.
Now, are we going to be able to figure out if we can use this tunnel to get down there? Because he said...
Why don't we search the rest of the place first before we start diving into the gutters?
Yeah, side quest.
Okay. Well, this big central hut might have that wizard around. We could go finish the job.
Is there? Does it look like there's anything in these towers? Like we're right next to a tower here.
Well,
Probably nothing, but
probably just goes up.
Lookout towers.
You can't see inside the tower if that's what you mean, but... Towers.
You might be referring to this gaping hole that apparently
Yeah.
is there, but I don't know if that's supposed to be
well,
there.
there's
that's
a
just
do-
like a stairwell
there is
going
a
up.
door. Yeah, that's right. There's a
Can
door.
you use your ability to detect how many people are nearby us?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Can I take a moment to understand through 3D modeling and matrices exactly where everyone is, what they're doing, what their intentions are, what their last meal was, recent bowel movements, full rundown?
It's important to know.
Alright, so you can sense that there are 6 humanoids in the general area of this fortress. You can tell that they're all in a state of basically fear. They're aware that there are intruders here who have taken out most of the cult at this location, and they're essentially waiting and hoping to get the jump on you guys should you come and find them.
Lucky for them, it'll never work.
Seems pretty likely.
Okay. I would honestly probably try and open this door first and look inside this tower. It's just a staircase up.
Okay, you open this door.
Sleeping
You
quarters.
see filthy furs and discarded bones litter the interior of this tower. A rank animal stench hangs in the air, but it is otherwise empty.
Right. We'll sally forth. Let's move to the next building.
Alright. There seems to be a door here, I'm guessing, and maybe here as well.
for the side entrance.
Oh. Whoa,
Okay,
there's
yeah.
like a lot of doors.
So there are a couple doors here.
I'm gonna go this way just in case somebody tries to escape.
Yes, no escapes.
Let's surround this building from all directions.
What's north of us? Is it like a big square building?
Yes, this is a large, basically the main keep of the castle here.
Oh. Well, let's search this room and then that's probably where we'll head next. Okay.
Shall we time when we open doors to open them at the same time?
Alpha strike.
Alpha strike.
Yeah, let's alpha strike. 3, 2, 1.
Alpha strike.
Alright. You open the door, and immediately a short sword is swung in your direction.
Oh.
It
I had prepared an
misses.
Assholes.
Alright, you misses, and you see that there is one of the more martial cultists there waiting and trying to slice you, whoever opens that door. However, he misses. And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
I think this will probably be quick, but
Yeah. Because we will get 20s. Yeah.
okay. So start off with Kelnozz.
It worked, right? I feel like I have to redo. Oh no, it worked. Okay, good. It gave me the warning, blah 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 token thing.
Wait, which one did you, Kevin? I have a 20.
I have a 20. I rolled a 20.
All right. So sorry. That needs to be updated. So, in fact, Bryn, you go first.
Yeah.
All right.
Get in
And
there.
Sorry, what did we find here? Just this one soul guy?
This dude like swung a sword at Tharhun.
Yeah.
Wow.
He tried to hurt me.
You can only see the one guy who tried to swing his short sword at you. At
Are the windows open?
No, they have shutters on them.
Okay.
You can open shutters.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and go around this side and see if I can crack the shutters open and fire an arrow right into his broadside.
How?
Well, there's just shutters.
Yeah, just do
you
it.
You just louver them.
Go ahead. Roll your attack.
Whoops.
Oh, you should have attacked the other guy, not to let him have a turn.
Oh, well. I got 20. I'm attacking the guy next to the window, right? The closest
Yeah.
one to the window?
Okay, 20 hits. So 14.
Mm-hmm. Plus humanoid is 4, so 18.
Alright, so your arrow catches this guy by surprise and does a vicious wound to him. He's looking very bloodied.
Alright, I will just use my second attack to blast him with a 19
Alright, that's the end of
for
him.
15 damage. And that's it.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Hey, I'm going to charge forward. And can I sneak through Tharhun in the door here?
Yep.
Or it's too... Okay. So I'm going to jump in there. And I'm going to stab this guy viciously. Vicious stabbing.
Okay, those are 2 hits.
Nice. I'll roll fire damage. Oh, yeah.
Wow, nice.
So
Some decent rolls.
15, 25, 32 damage.
Sounds right.
All right. He cries out in pain as your fiery scimitar slashes into him. Now this
I
guy's
chastise
looking
him
quite
for
bloody.
trying to attack Tharhun. Being a dick. That's it.
Oh yeah, he can do that thing. So let's see. Your second attack was 17 damage, right?
Oh, do you have like a reaction?
Yeah. He uses his reaction to half that. So 17 divided by 2 is 8. He's still looking very bloodied. Alright, he's going to try to return the favor and slash you with his short sword.
Oh.
That's I assume that's a miss.
Uh-huh.
2 misses. Okay, Ashbark, you're up.
Big whiff.
I bounce at him and bite him with my razor sharp teeth. 17
17 is a hit.
for 7 tooth
Alright.
damage.
He does not like that. But he is still up.
I'm done. I didn't roll for a water elemental, but
Just
he's...
take it on the same turn.
Okay, so he comes here very quickly and he splashes twice.
Unfortunately, 11 is a miss.
20.
20 is a hit.
12 damage.
Alright, the water elemental comes in, sloshes down and slams him. He spits out water and is looking pretty weak at this point.
Slot.
Tharhun?
Well, time to bring him to justice.
Oof. He has been brought to justice.
Alright. Perhaps
Okay.
we should search this place quickly before moving on.
Alpha strike for the win.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone who wants to search this place, go ahead and roll investigation.
Can we check out these other rooms as well?
Yep. We'll just include that in the same investigation.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I'm not very interested, but I'm gonna look around for things. Catches my eye.
Alright, so you guys take some time searching this building. It's got a couple different footlockers with different items in it. It seems to be where most of these cultists are sleeping. In one of these side rooms, Eikooc finds a chest that has inside of it some fairly mundane looking hide armor and a holy symbol showing a strange rune that Ashbark is able to identify as a druidic rune. And nestled underneath those things you see a silverish sickle that has moon symbols embossed on the blade.
Oh my, what would such a druidic artifact be doing here? Bob! Oh, can I ask for to hold it, to investigate it, because this weapon has druid symbols all over it.
Here you go.
Cha-ching. So I wonder how it came here. What in the footlocker?
Well, it looks like it's with the belongings of a druid.
Oh, well, this sickle, I've heard tales of it. It's very sharp and it will boost my druidic convictions. I will put it to good use to bring balance to this environmental disasters that are happening. So I mean, do I need to do like I've probably heard of it. What did the Druidic inscription say actually?
Well, they basically just have moon symbols on them on the sickle. So it looks like a very shiny, very well made sickle. You're probably right to assume it's a magical weapon, but you'll have to investigate further for full details.
Watch out for curses.
Watch out for curses. But this is Druidic. This is pure. This is
curses.
Eikooc, would you mind on your own time when you get a chance to sort of help me out to really see what this thing is about? This weapon of moons.
Sure. It'll cost you, but yeah.
I could identify too, I think.
Get out of here.
Oh.
Competition, I like competition. I want
You're
you
a monopoly on the identify magic item
Stay in your lane.
market.
Bard.
Well, Eikooc doesn't have to memorize identify, whereas you do.
I think I get it from my mandolin, don't I?
Oh, maybe you do. I don't know. Is someone?
No, I don't.
Is someone identifying the sickle?
Well, Mr. Monopoly over here.
Sure.
Sure.
Stay in your lane.
Oh man. I like the moon. That's all I understand about the sickle.
All right. Well, yeah, Eikooc, you are doing the identifying.
Yep.
Okay, so not really a surprise here to Radosh, but it is a moon sickle. It is
Moonsicle.
It is +2.
Oh my.
And you
That's
should
good.
you should have it in your journal now as a new handout.
What does it do?
It is here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Bonus to spell attack rolls? That's nice.
Oh yeah.
And spell save DCs.
Oh, it increases your healing ability.
Yep.
Rolls a d4 as a number. That's nice.
Yeah, it's sort of like an all-around thing. It's
Nice.
actually going to be quite handy for my current things.
Good thing we explored this room.
Good thing we explored this room, and good thing there was a druid there. Leaving a +2 moon sickle in a locker. What is this noob?
Maybe they had killed some other druid or something.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they were not aware what this thing was.
Yeah.
So I need to attune to it, though, which I will do. How does attunement work? How long does it last? Take. Yeah.
You do it on a short rest.
Okay.
At least, or a long rest, and you can only be attuned to 3 different things.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah.
Just double check. Some items don't require attunement.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
breastplate,
this one does.
but maybe my cloak does. My cloak for sure does.
Okay, well, why don't we end it here for today, since we're just finished exploring this little room, and when we pick up, you guys can choose to either keep exploring or investigate that subterranean river if you wish.